Good morning, everyone. It is I, Gina Louisa, here to do my daily cards. Today is July the 11th, 7/11 today. And as I'm shuffling, praying, Lord, what do I need to know today? What needs to show today? And as I'm shuffling and shuffling, somebody flew out of the deck. And instead of putting it back in, I just felt I really needed to leave it out. So we're going to start there. Let's see. What do I need to know? Let's put the art aside for a second and start here. Curious to see who flew out of the deck for me today. Wow. The very sun flew out of the deck for me today. Wow. So the sun is the portal for everything in the cosmos to flow through to get into the real world. The sun is that which warms us, brings us light, life, everything. I like the way this card it shows that everything in the cosmos, all of those energies, they really do have to come through the sun to become more as they condense. It's like the funnel into the real world. The sun is everything. It's the promise every morning. It's a brand new day. The sun. It's a brand new day. This is what flew out of the deck. The very sun. Wow, I'm flabbergasted. Okay, I know. I say that all right. I gotta use a different word. Flabbergasted and did. All right, let's see. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ooh. Very interesting. So the Four of Swords. This is those things that pull at your heart, the truths that kind of loom above you. Not those things the truths you take to bed at night. The things that are right there in your heart. It's not so much a heavy heart because now you've got that like fourth one. You see that fourth one down there? The one resting comfortably under the bed that he's got his finger, or her finger, whatever, touching lightly upon, I believe it's a him, and touching lightly upon that truth. That's beautiful. What is it clarified by? The Three of Pentacles. This is the Three of Pentacles is. All right, let's look at this really carefully. Because, let me move that. Oh, the Hanging Man underneath. That's a third card. Look at, oh my god, I happened to catch it, right? All right, we're going to clarify this down. Oh my goodness gracious. And I am going to take that Hanging Man and not look at the next card. And flip that back over and we'll start in a minute with the top. But this felt like it needed to come. It felt like it needed to be there. All of this. A new day. This is all beneath my a new energy, something brand new that really awakens every single part of one's life. Okay, it's something that looms in the heart that keeps me. You feel that feeling of safety, That extra truth. Not the ones that loom in the heart and bother you, okay? That you say, okay, those truths are there. But this is another one. Something you touch lightly with your finger, keeping you safe in the night. You see what I'm saying? It's the one you're holding secure and safety that I still have this sword yet to wield. This one is not up in the dream world. This one is in reality, laying there under the bed. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. You see the anvil? Okay. The anvil goes up. Wait, I gotta show if I can get the right. Oh wait, the anvil is chained. And on this chain, it goes all the way up to that which it's like his workbench. He's chained. Is he chained to it? No, it is chained. The work is chained. Okay. So the work isn't going anywhere. And he's creating abundance. Look at how happy he is in his work. See that face? Yeah. You see a person happy in their work. And he's just creating. And there it is for the whole world to see. He's offering. Look what I've made. I'm holding it up for you to see, that which I've made. And the reason I had to take this, that Hanged Man, because that which I've made that I offer the whole world has come through many, many, many years, a lifetime, as the Hanged Man, with my different perspective, contemplative and inward in every situation. Whew, and this is just what's beneath me this morning. Let's see what's above me. Oh, how nice. So more of the work. This is a dedication to the work. Putting one's nose to the grindstone. You know, getting a lot of work done. That's wonderful. Because there's so much I need to do. And if above me is the work, I'm so grateful to God that will allow me to do the work that I've been created to do in this world. Must have made me for a reason, right, Lord? Let's clarify with that work. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is an energy. This is a woman who's secure. She leaves the past in the past and has learned all of the lessons she needs. Okay. She doesn't dwell on things. She doesn't dwell. She just learns and moves along. As she goes through her woods, she knows where all the herbs are. She knows where everybody roosts. She knows where to find water, meat, everything. She knows where everything grows. She knows when to gather, how to gather, you see, how to process. It is the work, all of the work of a queen, not a child. One who isn't like gonna fly off the handle anymore. That was the child portion, but becoming the queen, in control of one's emotions. You see, one's energy. Put it that way, okay? Because it's not cups. It's not but there is water there. But it's she keeps her back to it. It's secure. The water's there. The emotions are there, but the energy she keeps in check. Yeah. She doesn't have to. It's not like the Queen of Swords who is standing firm in the truth. She just carries about her an energy that says, I am. This is my work. Carrying about the energy that says, I am. I'm going to cut and see. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I cut to the Lovers. Lovers. This is cooperation. This is companionship. This is compatibility. This is balance. And it's about love, really. I cut to love. The Lovers. Wow. It's been a long time for me, Many years. Many years. I mean, I haven't even allowed like a handhold in 5 years. The Lovers is what I cut to. A new energy for me, brand new. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. All right, let's see. That's at the top of the cut. Let's see what was, at the bottom of that cut. Oh, wow. The King of Swords. That's that stable, secure, resting on one's truth. That's so true. This is what I cut too, right? The Lovers. Stable, secure, resting in truth. Not having to wonder, not having to guess, But not someone I have to mother. Don't want to mother. Not someone who's not afraid of me. Not want someone who's afraid of me. Not someone who's intimidated by me. No, but a king. A King of Swords. He rests on his truth. He knows who he is. He's stable and secure in and of himself. Wow. Let me see what my art has to lend to this beautiful reading this morning. Wow. At the bottom of the deck today. This is that Thoth energy. That is that twin flame, see? Burning in many... Let me turn it the other way. It goes this way. This is the way I like to look at it. Because it looks like a bird, doesn't it? A bird over the head of a man. You see? That's why I call it the Thoth energy. A higher perspective. Right? To make life dazzling and colorful and magical. You take that higher perspective and you don't just see one thing. You don't see with just one set of eyes. You see with many sets of eyes. And look at how his ears are wide open, too. You see the ears wide open here. Same thing with the bird. His ears are wide open. Eyes and ears wide open. For higher perspective. To make life magical. To really, really unfold that magic. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I want to see what the top of the deck holds. Let me put the deck in my lap. Let's see what the top of the deck holds. Oh, wow. For one's wildest dreams. Okay? Because in this, I was trying to dream the same old dream. Okay, let me see if I can get this to come in. Ooh, the whole card. Twink. All right. In this card, you see here, this cabin. I was trying to dream the same old dream as I always do. Cabin in the woods. There's a tree and there's a chopping block. I don't know if you can see that, but I can get close enough. I remember what's there, not like I can see it now. But I can sort of see it from back here, you know. I can. My focus is coming in, by the way, little by little. But anyway, here I am, just trying to dream the same old dream, the woods, cabin in the woods. And I went off. It kind of felt like stagnant, and it can't be stagnant, so I went off. And then I started to go wild, the wildest dreams. Use one's wildest imaginations. You know? And if you look at this card, there is so much going on in there. It is just so much. It's just crazy, wild imagination. And then I wound up, like instead of a cabin in the woods, right? Then now I got a floating castle in the sky over here. Right? It's like, see, I got a floating castle in the sky, and I'm playing golf up on floating islands, right? And so the dream expanded a bit. Let me cut and see what I cut to. Ooh, like yesterday. This is taking an energy and running with it. This is tie it to the pavement. If you feel it, do it. You know, don't procrastinate. Because when you procrastinate, you lose precious moments. Then you're stuck to contemplate and think back on what if. Like, where is it? Yeah, maybe up here, I say. That would be like the 3. You know. But no, it's the 4. You have that the truth down here that you got your finger in. Right? And you know it. Deep in your soul, you know it. I put in the work in life. I've done all I need to do. Put in the work. And I have so much to show the world. So much to give. And it's about my very life. It's about my very twin flame journey. Oh my goodness. About finding that one that'll light up my life. You light up my life. You give me hope, right, to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right. 'Cause you light light up my life. Wow, where'd that come from? But there you go. And it's I, Gina Louisa, sharing my life getting lit up. I love you all. And I'll see you in the morning.